Okay, this is melting fast. It tastes just like Nerds.
Fucking DoorDashers are half naked delivering.
They are, man. It's that hot in America. It's hello unsolicited Pentagon pizza. Okay. So the people in my chat, you need to get one of these. This is the Nerds Bomb Pop. It tastes just like Nerds if you're a Nerds fan. Bitch, you ain't lying. It is so hot. And yesterday, I didn't put out a video because it was so hot. Like, it was just like, how am I supposed to... Like, I didn't want to blow up my computer, to tell you the truth. I didn't want it to overheat itself. I got ice cream and popsicles yesterday. Dude, it's hot as hell in Philly. Yeah, we're in Scranton area. Yeah, it's hot here, too. It's, ugh. We don't have a window unit. All we have is a fan. I got a good deal at Home Depot.
That's a good box fan.
For a box fan, $20. I was like, okay, I need a fan. I'm going to die if I don't have a fan, right? So I got the box fan for $20 at Home Depot. I was set as rain, you know. At Walmart, they're the same fan. It's $28, but you know, I shop. Seeing what has a deal and shit. I don't smell. Speaking of which, I want to show you something. To the ladies out there, if you are inclined to breast cancer, like genetically, this is called Hello. It's in the scent of unicorn. It smells like berries. It's delightful. But this deodorant has 0 aluminum oil in it, and it's just a bunch of different oils. Let me see real quick. It's got Maranta Araduta root powder, coconut oil. It has shea butter, canuga wax, bran wax. That's interesting. Tea tree oil, but this is aluminum free, so it's like really good if you worry about getting breast cancer and you don't want the aluminum. That's a good thing. And I found this other thing. I don't know where you can get it. You probably could find it on Amazon. But this Zoom Mist, it's frankincense and myrrh, and it's a body mist and a room mist. And it's like, you just need like a couple, like, you have to shake it up first before you spray it, because the oil settles on top. But it's just essential oils in this, and it's healthier for your skin and body compared to like getting, you know, a perfume with like alcohol in it. You love Zoom Mist? Okay, so I'm not the only one who's heard of it. It's amazing. You love Zoom Mist too? Yeah, I found it and I was like, frankincense and myrrh? Yes. So, for all you people wanting to say I stink, no, I don't. I smell like frankincense, myrrh, and unicorn. So. Their bar soaps, yeah, I saw that they had the bar soap. I didn't get it, but I'm probably next time I'll get the bar soap, because I'd like to try that. just bar soap with frankincense and myrrh. You feel like royalty, you know? I'm a fan of Persian cats and carpets. Alright, Todd. Thought you were gay. How are you a fan of carpets? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Foodie apparently got kicked out of her place because people have to be an asshole and call up where you are. Foodie, get this. Oh, God, I'm showing my stomach. I don't give a shit right now, okay? It's a bad angle. Foodie, get this. I look totally like
Angry.
I know, my angle's horrible, but get this, okay? This is a good thing to get if you don't want people to know your location. I know mine's all like wonky and like
Everybody has known
whatever.
Since the beginning. So,
Yeah, she already got kicked out of her place. A bunch of the idiots on the internet called her landlord and hi Chris, how are you? Blaming Girl World when the farms did it. Okay, fine, the farms.
Who cares? Who did it?
Whatever.
Wrong.
Whoever did it. I'd lose my channel for nudity for doing this.
No.
This is nude. This is naked.
No.
Okay.
It's just not.
Is it hot there? No, yes. It's 91 degrees right now. So Foodie got kicked out of her apartment. They noticed she wasn't supposed to have cats in her apartment and she wasn't supposed to smoke in her apartment. But she did it on camera.
Brilliant.
And they called and she got kicked out of her apartment. So she's in a car. I'm wondering if, this is my theory, I'm wondering if the car came from BB. Because I know BB still cares for Foodie, you know, he still loves her. But you know, I'm wondering if it was BB who did that and helped loan her the car. You guys see a little tummy and lose your mind. She's taking y'all. Put it back in your pantaloons. Yeah, that's right. He still loves her? Yeah, of course. Spent years together and they ended pretty good, actually. You know? You don't think it's BB, Wookie? Hi, Wookie. I'm not talking about BB Netanyahu. God, Blue, you're totally out of the loop. Anyway.
Milan.
Yes.
That's his real name.
Milan. Yes, exactly. Milan. She just calls him BB. You know. Habibi. Yes, Saint, I can. I'm out of the loop? How am I out of the loop? Don't say I'm out of the loop. I'm not out of the loop. I just seen the things that I needed to see. I look like I need a joint? I probably do. Maya's like, we all need a joint right now. I know, right? The shit that happened in Iran and America and Israel is crazy. It's stupid. It's dumb. And I'm just like, can we finally let the sisterhood take over the world for once and let the girls run the world? Because you men are so stupid how you run the world with your stupid battles and warfare and shit. And never talking. Instead, it's like, I'm gonna blow you up. That's how I'll speak my language to you. Fine, I'll blow you up too. I'll speak my language to you. When all they could have done instead of wasting everyone's time and billions in money. They could have talked to each other. They could have had a little thing called diplomacy and actually become adults instead of children hitting their brother and sister because they didn't get what they wanted or they got mad. You know, no war, American boots on ground. I'm a veteran. I don't want to see bloodshed. Amen, Patricia. That's why we need women to rule the world, because you men, you failed. You failed. You fucked up so much. Like, women should take over at this point. You see women running the world? Would you see war? No. We get pissy at each other and not want to talk to each other. What's up, Brip? Stop with that crazy talk. What crazy talk? I think blowing up a bunch of people is crazy and maniacal and psychopathic. Okay, that's what you men do. Men. Women don't do that. Women don't communicate like that. So if we run the world, maybe you'd all live in happiness and prosperity. No. Let's do the man war, bloodshed, beating each other, pissing contest. Who's got the biggest fucking balls dick? Okay? Listen. I got huge ass tits, okay? Noticeably. It's my whole body, okay? My boobs, I don't go to a woman who's not as fortunate as I am for the big tits, right? And I don't do a boob size type contest where I'm like, I'm greater than you because I got the bigger tits. You don't see women doing that. Okay? You don't see them comparing their tit sizes and acting all feral over tit size. No, you don't. But dick size? Oh yeah, men will get fucking feral down on the ground. I'm gonna kill your ass for their dick size contest. Anyway. Sorry about that. Everything that's been going on has been, like, pissing me off. Exactly, Maya. Men care more about dick size than we do. Exactly. That's why you ever been with a man who's insecure with his junk, right? And it's just always, is it okay? Is it fine? Can you feel it? And as a woman, it's like, it's fine. I'm okay. It's normal. But they're so used to seeing big dicks from the pornography that they consume that they don't realize their dick is normal. A woman, listen, you men need to listen to women when it comes to your dick size, okay? When a woman says it's okay, it's normal, you're fine, guess what? It's okay. You're normal. It's fine. Because we're the consumers of the penises, okay? You men aren't. You're consumers of the vajayjay, unless you're gay. So gay men can understand me too. But, listen. I'm gonna make every man feel insecure here, I'm sorry. Listen. Thank you, Amy. But, listen. The size of your dick does not matter. It's how you treat us. That's what matters. Okay? If you treat us badly, you're going to get the reaction of you're being an asshole. Okay? If you treat us good, you're going to get, oh, you're such a sweetie pie. I love you so much. You know? You pray to God I get a better perspective on life. What other perspective should I have on life? Other than men cause wars. What different perspective should there be? Because we're talking about men causing wars here. I think you're a little confused. I don't see women starting wars. What woman actually started a war? Name one. No, you can't blame Helen of Troy. I knew that was going to come up. Helen of Troy started a war. No. It was a jealousy.
I thought, historically speaking, that was accurate.
No, it was the jealousy of the man wanting the woman that caused the war, not the woman. The woman was just the item of obsession.
Okay.
But the war, the bloodshed, was men. So, Margaret Thatcher didn't start a war. What war did Margaret Thatcher start? I didn't ask for women leaders.
Nothing else. Well, obviously, it would be women leaders if you're starting a war. Duh.
Yeah, exactly. The Falklands?
Your point is taken.
War with Argentina?
It doesn't matter. Your point's taken that, globally speaking, it's male leadership, and the wars, the big ones, have been started by males, period.
Aha! Someone said Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc didn't start the war, honey. She was part of the war. She didn't start it, though.
Joan of Arc was just a defender of the faith.
Exactly.
She didn't start any war.
She didn't start a war. Men start wars.
None of us started the fire.
No. We didn't start the fire!
Could you light your cigarette?
Oh, okay. Wait, a fan's in the way. You're welcome. Cleopatra? What war did Cleopatra start? I mean,
they're just naming female leaders.
They are naming
it's
female
all bullshit.
leaders. Yeah, exactly.
No women have started war. It's been really males, period. Because females have really not had that much power.
Now listen, you want to bring up Cleopatra? Okay, let's go there. At that time, the war was started by Caesar, not by Cleopatra. It was Caesar who was doing that shit. Cleopatra was just Queen of Egypt doing her own thing, being beautiful and gorgeous, you know? But see, you're all naming women.
They're naming every female leader ever.
Every female leader, but they're not actually proven they started a war.
They didn't start wars. They're just naming females that are prominent in history. They didn't start wars.
Yep.
We said a female that started war, not just a female leader.
Yes. Think about it.
They don't exist.
No.
They didn't start wars. It's males that start wars. It's just true. Which is why I am for the matriarchy.
Like you want to do the Helen of Troy. No, it was the men who started the war. Helen of Troy was just the one they wanted.
Yeah, I thought historically speaking she did start a war, but maybe not.
It was jealousy between the leaders wanting her.
There you go.
So, thoughts on the Constitution of the United States? It is a God-breathed item.
It's ignored now.
And ignored, yeah. And treated that it's just a piece of paper and you can do whatever you want.
That's Trump's opinion.
That's okay. If you want, if everything goes for you, Trump, everything goes for all of us because we're all equal. Okay? You want to be an asshole leader, Trump? Well, you know what? Your people are gonna be assholes back to you. You know? They're gonna use the power that they were given, and that's to protest. They're gonna utilize that power and protest and speak their mind and use their First Amendment. Because no matter how much you try to de-establish the Constitution, that was a God-given item to the world. the Magna Carta included. God breathed. These are God's rules. And no matter how much there's someone who wants to oppress you over these rules, freedom of speech, freedom to arm yourself, freedom of privacy, all of these, freedom from illegal searches and seizures. Exactly. All of these. God established this. This isn't a man thing. This is God established. And if you're oppressed, you're still going to utilize your free speech. You're still going to be like, fuck you, I'm still going to speak my mind. This is a God-given right. You can't take my right away when it's given by God. Who the fuck are you? God has nothing to do with the U.S. Constitution. Then why is God in it? Dumb shit.
Endowed by our Creator. You're an idiot. Where do you find the language endowed by our Creator? You're a fucking moron. The first 10 amendments of the Constitution are God-given rights. That's why it's the Bill of Rights. You need to go back to primary school.
Teach civics, baby.
Go back to primary school. They literally teach that in second fucking grade. God, it's like being in a goddamn wind tunnel.
It is.
This is horrible.
How do you hold God accountable? Why do you need to hold God
Excuse
accountable?
me?
Why do you need to hold God
Excuse
accountable?
me?
What sin did he create for you?
Hold God accountable? The only reason you have a DNA code book and you breathe in the day is because of God. You're going to question him?
Preach.
Good luck.
Preach, baby.
You're going to question the man that can create a and it is a man, it's male spirit, it is. That can create a tree from nothing. You're going to question that. He creates seeds from nothing. You're going to question that. I'm not. Good luck. Good luck. Anyway, whatever. Let me off. I
He's already hot, and hot equals mad. Yeah, exactly. It's really dumb. Why did God do this? Why did God do this? I don't know. Why don't you go to church and find out yourself?
Hold God accountable. That's the dumbest thing, literally, I've ever heard. You as a human, created entity, you're going to question God. That's really fucking brilliant.
I'm not going to question God.
The fucking creator.
Yeah, exactly. The Constitution doesn't reference God. That's the Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution.
You want to get it out?
Wow, the Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to what? The Constitution. No, the IQ is 0. I'm not dealing with that. I can't deal with that.
Hell no, I ain't no goddamn Trump supporter. Never have been. Never fucking have been.
I was.
I didn't vote for Kamala either. I am under the premise that both the Republicans and Democrats are the same type of people ruling this country based on their occultic routines and rights and shit.
Yeah. That's correct.
I think both sides are bullshit.
They're satanic.
And evil. Do I support the LGBTQ? Hell yeah, dude!
This is dumb. It's because we have all these people in the room.
I guess they were told that we weren't.
Not.
I guess, like...
Attention to this at all.
What does this say to you? Would someone have this if they're pro-LGBT or against the LGBT? Let me ask you. What do you think? We don't have an air conditioner here. We live up north. They don't have a lot of air conditioners in old houses up north. There's no need for them. And a 70s kid, and I just like the rainbow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Trump doesn't believe in God. Mary Trump actually made a video the other day talking about his non-faith. Actually. Oh, it's 90, baby. It's 90. No one should bully you for being gay, Anime Cow. You're beautiful. Anyone can buy a dollar store fan and say they're from the LGBT. Yeah, because I just bought it real quickly just to say I'm from the LGBT when someone questioned me. No, no, no. I'm sorry, but people against the LGBT would not have this in their household. They'd look at it as some kind of damnable object. Some cursed object.
Rainbow is the sign of the heaven.
Yeah.
No edit cover.
I'm a pansexual and proud. Hearts, not parts. Amen, Amy. I feel that way too. You know? Mary is my grandmother's name. Is Rev LGBT? No, he's straight.
Yep.
My daughter is bi. Love is love. If she's happy, I'm happy. Same. Yeah, I've always said I was pansexual. Probably what attracted him. He was like, oh, you like girls? Yeah. Cool.
That's definitely a positive thing. Yeah.
Pansexual gain. Yes! No, I love... Fuck. Never mind. Now I remember. I love androgyny. Okay? I think it's so cool. You know? I look pretty? Really? No. God, no. I feel like I look hot and gross, man.
You know.
Ooh, I like that, Sagar. One who looks outside dreams. One who looks inside awakes. That's a good one. That's good. I like that a lot. I've always swam against the current. Now that the rainbow flag is everywhere, it's annoying. I don't like anything being forced. The rainbow flag is everywhere? Where? I mean, every once in a while you see a rainbow flag, but I wouldn't say it's everywhere. I don't need an air conditioning because of one day or a couple days of it being hot. Because most of the day here in my area is usually cloudy and on the coolish side during the summer, like 70s. It's usually 70s, and then it goes down to like 50s at night up here.
Yeah, the weather pattern is not normal.
No. It's not.
At all.
Go outside. Rainbow flags are everywhere. No, they're not.
No, they're not. Not here.
No, they're not.
Every once in a while you see them somewhere, but it's not here.
No. Hi, Tam Tam. How are you?
You find way more Trump Vance 2024 flags.
Yes.
Around here, way more than LGBTQ flags.
Well, I've noticed more of them are taking them down, though.
I'm walking, and I still see them. So
I
don't
know
what you're talking about.
Thank you, Anime Cow. It is on roads, churches, blah, blah, blah. It's bad for business to have a flag that's rainbow.
Well, that's dumb. It's 2025. It's time to just let people exist.
Can we just, like, get over what people do with their genitals and like, think of real problems in the world than seeing a rainbow flag and being like, oh my god, this is the most terrible, horriblest place. They're pushing the gay. If I continue being with this rainbow thing, I'm going to end up being gay myself. What am I going to do with my life? I don't know. Suck dick. Jesus. Around here, it's lets the LGBT know to welcome in those places. Are you Chantel's anime? Dude, if you're Chantel's anime, I'd take some money. I'd rather have a rainbow flag than a Confederate flag. Yeah. Confederate flags makes people angry. I know.
That represented the South.
Am I for Trump or Kamala? I don't think you quite understand me. This choices thing people like to throw. No. The answer is no to both. I don't like any politician. They're all liars, crooks, charlatans. You know, every once in a while you get the honest ones, but they can't do anything with the Senate or the House. No one will let them, the honest ones. Because, no, the establishment must be kept up. And our senators and representatives, they need their APAC check. You know? They need their APAC check. Losers. Politics to me is just, they're all assholes. I fucking hate every single one of them. Well, there are a couple. Okay? The politicians I do like. Bernie Sanders, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, Jamie Raskin, and Moskowitz. I think those are the only ones that I truly think that are honest. You know, I like Hakeem Jeffries. I think he needs to be a little tougher, though, Hakeem. I think he's just growing to be a good politician. Very Obama-like, in my opinion. But all the old ones, other than Bernie Sanders, they need to go. Retire them. Get them out. They're out of tune. They don't understand what the people are going through. You know? Because we're ruled by prosperity Christians. Oh, you think they're Christian? What if I told you most of them are Christians or posing as Christians, but really they're Luciferians. And the only reason why they say they believe and worship the Creator is to get your vote. Sort of like what Trump did with the evangelicals, trying to make it seem like he loves God. No, he doesn't. He doesn't talk about God. He doesn't show any reverence for God. In fact, when he said, I want to thank God. God bless America. Like his neck, God, he had a freaking glitch or something. So, no. I don't believe everyone that comes to me and oh, I'm a Christian. Really? What does that mean? My first question would be what does being a Christian mean to you? Most of them, oh, I go to church. I've gone to church. My family are Christians, stuff like that. Yeah, but have you ever met Jesus? Spoken to Jesus? Prayed to Jesus? No. Okay then. There you go. There's surface level Christianity, and then there's true Christianity, true believers of the way, true people who have faith in Jesus and God. True faith. But then there's the surface level where it's just because you grew up in it. It's just cultural Christianity.
Yeah.
That's not real believer.
And that's the vast majority of Christians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was baptized as a kid. Yeah, I go to church on Mass for Christmas and Easter. So yeah, I believe. That's not belief.
Joe Cash, don't be gross. When my mom passed, my brother went religion nuts. I watched him speak in tongues, blew my mind, kind of sounded like Italian. You have a Bible question? What? How do you prove you've spoken to Jesus? I don't. I don't need to prove it to you. Why do the Jewish people think that particular part of the Levant is theirs and theirs alone? Arrogance.
It's in the Bible, the Abrahamic land.
Yeah.
Which is not realistic now.
No.
They're not meant to have that land now.
No, the land belongs to the Palestinians, period, in my opinion.
Palestinians are Israeli.
Yes, they are Israelis. They are an ancient people. They've been on that land in Gaza for thousands of years.
The time of Christ and before.
For some white German claiming he's a Jew, aka Bibi Netanyahu.
He's not German.
Or Polish.
What
is it, Moskowitz or something like that?
No.
His real name?
His senator name.
The real name of Bibi Netanyahu.
Yeah,
okay. Wait, let me see. I'll look that up.
Makowski, something like that.
Let me see.
Yeah, but that's normal. When you come to your Judaism, you change your name. Like there's a name change.
Yeah. Then he wants to do Bibi because, Habibi. Anyway. Milikowski.
Yeah.
It's Milikowski, sorry. Some Polish white man going to these Palestinians and telling them, this isn't your land no more. I'm taking it. I have real estate plans. And killing their children, killing their women, killing their elderly. This white Polish guy claiming he's Jewish but not doing anything or following the Ten Commandments that Moses established. You're not supposed to covet your neighbor's land. What do? You blow them apart and take the land. You steal. You kill, you murder, Bibi. Don't tell me you're Jewish when you do all these things that are against the Ten Commandments. Don't. Don't. You're taking an ancient land with an ancient people, the line of Jesus, the Palestinians, the line of Jesus, which is direct line of Abraham, which goes back to Noah and Adam and Eve. That's their land. That's their people.
You're fighting with the same people that they fought with for thousands of years, aka the Philistines.
Exactly.
Palestine, Philistia, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
They should have never been fighting.
No.
They're brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
That war against each other is dumb.
It is.
And it was all created in the beginning by Abraham. He
Yep.
fucked all of this up.
Yeah, Abraham by fucking freaking
Yeah, and then listening to Sarah.
I want a baby.
You gotta leave.
I want a baby. Fuck that woman over there and make me a baby. Oh, I don't want this baby. I don't want you fucking that woman. I mean, Sarah fucked everything up.
Abraham nor Sarah trusted God.
No.
Because God said, I will give you a child. But Abraham said in his human mind, that's not possible. My wife is past fertility.
Exactly.
They didn't trust God.
Israel is wrong what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm never going to be for war.
They're genociding monster, fucking disgusting Satan government.
No. They had legal right to that land, and it's been stolen and pillaged from them. No, what Bibi Netanyahu has done, he's going to hell. I don't think there's any way he could repent from all this. It's not just murder, it's rape too. They're raping these poor Palestinian men with dogs. They train dogs to rape people in the Israeli army. How is that legal? Ugh. So gross. It's so gross. Okay, but this is why in Revelation they talk about those who say they are Jews but are not. They are a synagogue of Satan. I believe that is the state we are in right now. We are dealing with the satanic, Luciferian cult, Mason fuckers.
Yes.
Trying to establish their new world order while making everyone miserable. But abortokeo, order out of chaos. So they're going to cause a bunch of chaos to get the order they want.
Yes.
And if you think the Democrats aren't for this plan, you're wrong too, because they are. They're part of it too.
MSNBC is pushing neocon propaganda along with any other mainstream media source because the mainstream media supports the military-industrial complex. This is why you have to stop listening to mainstream media. Find alternative sources that you like. Because
Correct.
The mainstream is going to push this, and they are.
Yep.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, me and Jason were up all night looking at the news and researching this stuff. No, first of all, none of this shit should have happened. Iran was doing what they were doing. They weren't causing any problems. They weren't fighting anyone. And then Israel does their little sneaky thing, bombs Iran, and says it's their fault. Even though it was Trump that stopped. It was Trump who stopped these people from going in to where the uranium was being enriched and looking at it and seeing what was going on with it and shit. Trump stopped that, the researching of the uranium. He stopped it back in 2018. And now he's going to point the fingers back at Iran for something he caused in the first place. Like, if you didn't know the status of Iran's uranium, why did you stop going in and inspecting them? I think it was a setup the whole time. Years of setting up Iran to cause this shit. They probably need to get in Iran because there's some kind of, like, ancient occultic artifact they need, and they need to find. Because they were doing that in Iraq, is taking all the ancient artifacts and taking it for themselves. The occultic, like, shit. You know? It's the reason why Napoleon went to Egypt back in the day, in the 1800s, is he was trying to get occultic relics.
Yeah.
Right? But now we have a bunch of these occultic relics, and now the occult is using these relics to do their fucking rituals. There's probably other relics they need. That's why they're going into Iran. They need their shit. Everything is hidden in caves and shit, man. Yeah, exactly. I always thought Lebanon was part of Phoenicia. Apparently not. Just Lebanon, where Canaanites bane Phoenicians. Oh, okay.
The Canaanites, yeah. Phoenicia, that's right.
You know, I don't agree. I don't agree with every part in the Bible. Not that I don't believe it, but I don't agree with the actions of the people. Like, I don't believe in war, no matter how much, you know, someone tries to push that to me. I just don't believe in war. I find it stupid.
You lose.
It's dumb.
You agree to go to war and you already lost.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
It's dumb. Tits stop wars. I think so. All us women, we need to flash all the men at the same time in a strategic manner and be like, no more wars, you know, like Feeman does. Yeah. No wars, right on our titties. Just flash the men. You get it now? Make love, not war. My homeland, where my family is just always in the middle of these dick measuring contests. And it makes me so rageful at all religions, because I think without them, no reason to fight. Exactly. Tactical flashing, exactly, Aries. Tactical flashing to get men back into not being such angry dicks. Where they gotta fucking kill each other for shit. All of this would have not happened if we just had a little diplomacy. You know? All of it. Do we have diplomacy? No. Alright, guys. I've been on long enough. I gotta take off. You're gonna be so hot in those. Anyway. Peace and Maranatha. Stay true to yourself. No king but Jesus. No kings but Jesus. No wars. Make love, not war. And, to my haters, get therapy. Bye.